The time is 8:55 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning, September 12th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning, September 12th, 2018. Good morning to you all. This lovely Wednesday morning, September 12th, 2018. It is 8:56 and it is 71 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel. Morning news is the latest on Hurricane Florence updates. Preparation should be rushed to completion as it'll slow down, hammer Carolina's Appalachia for days with catastrophic flooding and destructive winds. We'll have more now coming up on the Peter Channel Morning News and on the weather separated in a couple of minutes. As 1 million people are told to flee the U.S. East Coast as hurricane and storm surge warnings in effect for parts of South Carolina and North Carolina coast as Florence moves closer. In other news, the poll says more said Trump running Canada after Woodward book and an op-ed. Detroit Lions downplaying New York Jets talks at the new plays. Kyrie Irving among athletes enrolled at Harvard Business School program. Siena, the poll says more proof of more than Trump. Trump fist bump before 9/11 service criticized. Appeals court tosses lawsuit over Trump inside a violent rally. Political AARP poll broadly Renacci or a Senate race. Pope Francis summons bishops of the Vatican for a summit on preventing sex abuse. Putin Skripal, president suspect, civilians not criminals. EU votes for disciplinary action against Hungary. Putin takes another swipe at protection sanctions ban. It's a political bias. One Buffett on why bubbles happen as people see neighbors number than they're getting rich. China puts off license of a U.S. companies amid tariff battle. Crypto's 80% plunges now, worse than .com crash. Coinbase and other unite to form cryptocurrency lobbying group in D.C. Look at that stock now, up 132.99 at 25.97.06. SP 5 up 10.76 at 28.89. The Nasdaq up 40.31 at 72.47. Trump light, Storm Isaac, Wiggins and Caribbean, Hurricane Helene continues weakening, not a threat to the land. That's former South Korea ambassador guilty of sex abuse. So, South Korean music students have attempted to dodge the country's metro bill to introduce by deliberating gay official said. So, a South Korean businessman was caught selling personal information to North Korea traded North Korea computer security software to South Korean firms. At least 53 people are dead after a bus veered off the road and plunged into a gorge, authorities said Tuesday. Florence could also topple Katrina as costliest U.S. hurricane ever. Apple expected to unveil new iPhones and watch and more. Override help at North Attleboro High resolve accreditation issues. 4 residents were regulated at Attleboro home. Taxpayers get in the way on Attleboro's Highland Country Club on Wednesday. Attleboro man arrested for a break-in wall, free and bail, back in jail. Local readers eager to check out Fear Bob Woodward's new book of Trump administration. Attleboro 55-year-old Attleboro woman has pleaded innocent of drug peddling charges stemming from a raid at her home in July. Attleboro In September 1918, Quincy was caught up with the worst pandemic in world history. They offered a new book on subject talks about how deadly influenza outbreak played out in the city. NASA exports placed an ad to rockets allowed astronauts and endorsement scored a report. A single gene mutation may have helped humans become optimal long-distance runners. UCLA scientists shares 2018 last group has figured out how genes turn on and off. Pioneering RNA researcher wins prestigious Lasker Award. Monkeypox first case of red infection diagnosed in the UK. Marijuana use increasing among older adults. The sequel of fungi and nearly 30% of patients prescribed opioids and no recorded pain diagnosis. Peter Chill News Time is 9 a.m. on this Wednesday morning. Time now for a Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Check. 10 hours for a Sports Report. Boston Red Sox defeat the Toronto Blue Jays last night 7-2 to clinch the playoff spot. And Not Lancers volleyball team defeated Attleboro 3-0. Today, the Not Lancers will have a game at Adams Field for the girls soccer game against the Bellingham Blackhawks, while the cross country is going to meet. And Boston Red Sox will have a game against the Toronto Blue Jays. The second 3-game series. Game time 7:10 p.m. Naomi Osaka is reportedly set to sign Adidas' biggest ever deal with a female athlete that can make her one of the highest paid women in sports. John Gruden shaken start and lost to Rams creates the buzz of the Oakland Raiders, and Louis Simmons had at least one problem fixed. Peter Cheldusab is 9:01 on this Wednesday morning. Time now for a Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Beep. Let's study off on the MBT where subway system was looking good, but could be a lot of delays. Fitchburg Line train 403-743 and from North Station up at 5:10 minutes Biasca between Waltham and Wachusett. Framingham train 588, 749 a.m. inbounds up at 25:35 minutes late between Wolseley Square substation due to delayed trains ahead. Franklin train 703, 804 a.m. at South Station off stop the Denham Corporation Center due to medical emergency 25:35 minutes late. Greenbush train 076, 750 a.m. inbounds up at 10:50 minutes Nebraska between Quest and the substation due to delayed routing outbound train. Middlebury train 005, 824 a.m. South Station off at 10:50 minutes Nebraska between Braintree and Middlebury due to train traffic. Providence train 805, 725 a.m. South Station up part of South Station up at 10:50 minutes beyond schedule. And fares are looking good. Okay. Looking at hours and byways in New England. In Rhode Island, 95, southbound side. It is a little slow around 146, northbound side, so it's North Smithfield. 99, northbound side, so between North Smithfield all the way down to 120 to Woonsocket. 95, the northbound side, also 195 for Providence. 24, both ends back to possible stretch. 24, northbound side, so typical stretch. Route 138 on the westbound side of the Jamestown Bridge eastbound, North Bridge, it's a little slow. 95, northbound side, so between Foxborough and 128 Gadsden. 485, stop and go between 126 Millland on the Mass Pike and Route 9 in Westborough. Mass Pike eastbound side, so between 485 out in Westborough all the way down to the Southeast Expressway downtown Boston. Route 24, northbound side, so between 27 and Brockton out of Route 128 Gadsden. Route 3 at the northbound side is so between 53 and that overall at the Route 128 Gadsden 7 Expressway. Both ends between the Pike down to Braintree split to Boston. 128 at the northbound side, so between 138 Gadsden at Route 20 Waltham. 128 at the southbound side, so between Route 1 and PB down to Route 2 in Lexington. 93 at both ends down to Boston backed up. 93 southbound side, so between Methuen and the Zake Bridge in downtown Boston. Route 3 southbound side, so between Lowell and Route 3 and 128 in Burlington. 495 on the southbound side, so between 213 and Methuen all the way down to Harvard and all the way down to Hudson. 29 eastbound side, so between 146 and Route 9 in Worcester. 91 northbound side, so Agawam Search at 291 on the southbound side, so after the Mass Pike in Chickpea. At 91 southbound side, so between Northampton Stretch. 91 southbound side, it's so between Winterlock and the Hartford Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, so between Farmington and the Hartford Connecticut. 91 northbound side, so between Newton and the downtown Hartford Connecticut. 84 both ends of Route 8 and Waterbury Connecticut. 84 westbound side, so between Newtown and Denbury Connecticut. Bear Parkway westbound side, so between Trumbull and New Canaan. 95 southbound side, so between Bridgeport and Greenwich. 95 southbound side, so between Guilford and Brentford, Connecticut, and 95 northbound side, so in West Haven, Connecticut. Down in Southern New Hampshire, every turnback on the southbound side, also in Merrimack, New Hampshire. But it's looking good in Southern New Hampshire, and in Maine, turnback southbound side, also after Gray, Maine, and Lewiston, Maine, and 95 southbound side, so Waterbury, Maine, Interstate 889. Southbound side, also Kinman, Upstate New York, Vermont, and Onward 59, the northbound side, so in Southern Quebec, and towards Montreal. Peter Childers' time is 9:04 on this Wednesday morning, and it's time now for Peter Channel Weather Report. And it is a murky and a humid start to your morning. As it is a day in the soup. As we take a look at the radar satellite luminous shows some rain showers down the line from Billwick and Mass all the way down in the western Massachusetts. We're seeing some heavy band of rain showers from the line from South Central Vermont up to North Adams down to Great Barrington, Vermont, and stretching out to Northwest Connecticut and down from Kingston and Hyde Park, New York. And a line of cluster rain showers and storms line from Norfolk, Concord, New Hampshire down to eastern Claremont, New Hampshire, and some patchy rain showers from Wells, Maine down to Portland, Maine. And looking at to see where these storms are going to be headed, they're going to head towards the northeast. And the line of rain showers from Windham, Connecticut. Okay. Looking at the future cast, it shows the rain showers will be for the line from Newburgh, New York to Springfield, Massachusetts, and then 1 o'clock, it'll start pouring around the region, and 3 p.m. pouring heavily down around, and then it'll be out of here by about 7:40 p.m. and it'll be a new line of rain showers popping up down around the Connecticut and Massachusetts area, and it'll be out to sea right now. It's in the upper 60s, the low 70s in the region right now in North Massachusetts. It's 68 degrees at temperature, humidity at 98%, 2.68 degrees per barometer, 3.22 inches, rising slow, and winds speed, it's east northeast at 1 mile an hour. Alright, the latest on Florence. 130 mile an hour, winds 29.4 at the north, 70.7 in the west, booming west northwest at 17 miles an hour, and dangerous flowing headed toward the U.S. southeast coast and expected to bring light threatening surge in rainfall to a portion of the Carolinas, Mid-Atlantic states, and storm surge warnings effect for South Santee River, South Carolina, to Duck North and the Albemarle and Pamlico Sands, including the Nursey and Pamlico rivers. A storm surge watch in effect from east to beach in South Carolina, to South Santee River, South Carolina, and North Carolina to the North Carolina Virginia border. Hurricane warnings effect for South Santee River, South Carolina, to Duck North Carolina, Albemarle and Pamlico Sands. Hurricane watch in effect for east to beach, South Carolina, to South Santee River, South Carolina, and tropical warnings effect for North Carolina to North Carolina Virginia border, and tropical warnings effect for North Carolina Virginia border to the Cape Charles Light, Virginia and Chesapeake Bay, south of Newport Comfort. At 8 a.m., the eye of hurricane fronts are located in latitude 29.4 at the north, longitude 70.7 in the west. Fronts are moving toward the west-northwest near 17 miles an hour. This motion is expected to continue this morning. The motion toward the northwest is forecast begin this afternoon and continue throughout Thursday. Following is expected to slow down considerably by late Thursday into Friday, and move slowly throughout the Saturday. On the forecast track, the 74 comes over the Atlantic Ocean between Bermuda and the Bahamas today and approach the coast of North Carolina, South Carolina, with a hurricane warning on Thursday and Friday. Max sustained within 130 miles an hour. Gust floats is category 4. Hurricane and south with hurricane wind scale. Strength is forecast for tonight. While some weakening is expected on Thursday, front is forecast to become extremely dangerous major hurricane when it nears the U.S. coast of Air Force Reconnaissance aircraft is currently investigating the hurricane. Hurricane force winds exceed 70 miles an hour from the center of the tropical zone. Force winds exceed 175 miles, and minimum center pressure recently measured by the Reconnaissance aircraft is 943 millibars at 27.85 inches. Storm surge, a combination of dangerous storm surge and the tide will cause normally dry areas near the coast to be flooded by rising waters moving inland from them to the shoreline. The water has a potential to reach the fall nights above ground. The peak surge occurs at the time of high tide. Cape Fear, Cape Lookout, including the News, Pamlico, Pungo, and Bay Rivers at 9 to 13 feet. North Myrtle Beach to Cape Fear, 6 to 9 feet. Cape Lookout at Ocracoke Island, 6 to 9 feet. South Santee River to North Myrtle Beach, 4 to 6 feet. Ocracoke Island to North Carolina Virginia border, 4 to 6 feet. And at Easter Beach to the South Santee River, 2 to 4 feet. The deepest wear will occur or along the immediate coast in the areas of onshore windward. The surge will be accompanied by large and destructive waves and surge related flooding depends on the relative timing of the surge and the tidal cyclone can vary greatly over the short distance. And for information specific area, please see products issued by local National Weather Service Forecast Office. And rainfall for expected to produce heavy and excessive rainfall in the fall areas. Coastal North Carolina 23 inches, actually 40 inches. South Carolina, Western and Northern Carolina 5 to 10 inches, actually 20 inches. Elsewhere in Appalachia, the Middle States 3 to 6 inches, and actually 12 inches. And rainfall would produce catastrophic flash flooding and significant river flooding. Wind hurricane conditions are expected to reach the coast within the hurricane warning area on Friday, and winds are expected to first reach tropical strength on Thursday, making outside preparation difficult and dangerous. Preparation to protect life and property should be rushed to completion, and swells journeying by floods are affecting Bermuda and portions of the U.S. East Coast. And this swells cause life threats to recurring conditions, and please consult your local web office. Okay, looking at the forecast goes like this. Today, chance of shots, that's what's possible. 11 a.m. Areas of fog before noon. Otherwise, clouds about 82 degrees. Northeast about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Just based there's 40% numerous amounts less than 7 inches possible. Thunderstorms for night. Slight chance shots and temperatures 30 of fog. Otherwise, clouds about 62 degrees and northeast about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Just based 80%. For Thursday, slight chance shots and temperatures before noon. Areas of fog before 90 miles. Clouds got about 74 degrees. East to about 5 miles an hour. Just based 20%. For Thursday night, most clouds about 62 degrees and night northeast wind Friday. Both sunny partly clouds about 76 about 59 degrees and east with about 6 miles an hour for Saturday. Both sunny, mostly crisp, but 79 about 59 degrees for Sunday. Sunny, but cost about 81 about 59 degrees for Monday. Both sunny, but cost about 80 about 63 degrees. And for Tuesday, just part south about 79 degrees, just based 30%. And that's me for the Peter Show Morning News at 8:55 on this September 12th, 2018 on a Wednesday. Viewers, hope you have a good morning, good Friday, too. Hope you have a good day.